Do you really think the greatest minds in history followed the rules imposed by others? Wake up. They tore them apart, destroyed them, and then forged their own rules, rules the weak never dared to challenge. Machiavelli, Nietzsche, and other giants of thought didn't just understand this brutal truth. They mastered it. Those who obey the norms never leave a legacy. They are shadows, insignificant parts of the system. But true titans are never content with merely playing the game. They change it entirely and force others to play by their new rules. History is not written by the obedient. It is written by those who break everything, set the past on fire, and build something new from the ashes. What are you doing? Are you waiting for permission to live, or are you ready to destroy everything that holds you back and create something no one else would dare to attempt? Here's the truth. Either you carve your own path and leave an indestructible mark, or you die as just another pawn who passed through history without anyone remembering your name. Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to begin with a provocation that may resonate with each of you. Who are the true architects of history? Were they the ones who followed the rules to the letter, bowed to conventions, and fit into the molds imposed by society? Or were they the ones who defied the status quo, broke the chains of norms, and wrote their own laws? Today, we delve into a disturbing yet liberating idea. Great men do not follow rules. They create them. If you wish to leave your mark on the world, perhaps it's time to stop asking for permission. After all, history is not written by conformists. It is shaped by those who dare to question, to challenge, to reinvent. And this transformation begins with a simple yet revolutionary decision: to stop accepting the limitations imposed by the world and start imposing your own. Nietzsche warned us, the superior man must rule over the inferior. He was not speaking of tyranny or oppression, but of a raw truth about power. The great men, those who shape civilizations, define eras, and defy the impossible, do not wait for the world to make space for them. They take that space. They do not accept rules as immutable truths, but as temporary barriers meant to be overcome, subverted, or entirely rewritten. And this is not just a philosophical reflection. It is an evident truth in human history. Those who hold power dictate the rules. Those who dare to challenge that power either destroy it and claim it for themselves, or are crushed under the weight of established norms. There is no middle ground. Power is not given, it is taken. Those who expect to be recognized for their obedience will never surpass the limits imposed by those already at the top. Social rules, institutional laws, moral codes. Why do they exist? To maintain order, to protect the weak? Perhaps, but here lies the crucial point. Rules are tools of containment, created by the powerful to control others. They tame those who question, keep the herd docile, and prevent the rise of those who dare to think differently. Think about the dogmas you have accepted throughout your life. How many of these rules have truly benefited you? And how many have simply served to keep you inside a comfortable, predictable box where your potential would never become a threat to those who rule? From an early age, we are taught to follow rules without questioning them. In school, we adhere to rigid schedules, obey authorities, and learn standardized content. We are groomed to be good employees, good citizens, good followers. But who wrote these rules? Who decided this was the right path? And more importantly, was this path designed for your growth, or to keep you exactly where you are? Great men understand this. They know that rules are negotiable, mere structures created by other men who, at some point, also challenged a system. So why play a game whose rules you didn't choose? Machiavelli, the Renaissance master of strategy, wrote, "It is not the title that makes the prince, but the strength with which he rules." True power does not come from blind obedience, but from the creation of new orders. Great men do not ask, "What should I do?" but rather, "What can I do?" They do not wait for approval. They act. And the rules, they are merely temporary obstacles, meant to be bypassed or destroyed when necessary. But what if I told you there's a common pattern among all those who changed the world? They never waited for permission. They took what they wanted. In the 21st century, this mindset is more relevant than ever. Companies, governments, and even personal relationships operate under outdated rules. Today's visionaries, innovators, disruptors, leaders do not accept these norms. They ignore, transform, or replace them with something new. To create the future, one must abandon the past. Creating rules takes more courage than following them. Following is safe, comfortable. It allows you to blame others when things go wrong. But creating, that requires vision, responsibility, and the willingness to face resistance, criticism, and even hatred. Great men know that the price of leadership is high, but the reward is greater. The power to shape the world in their image. Nietzsche wrote, "He who needs approval will never be great." The great do not seek validation. They impose their will. They do not apologize for their ambition, their vision, or their determination to change the game. They know the world resists the unknown, but without change, nothing moves forward. And if you think following rules will guarantee you security, think again. History teaches us that those who blindly submit to the system end up as disposable pieces within it. Those who do not create their own rules are forced to play by rules designed to limit them. Great men didn't just challenge the rules, they rewrote history. Napoleon didn't accept a traditional coronation. He took the crown from the hands of the Pope and placed it on his own head. Steve Jobs, expelled from the company he founded, returned to revolutionize technology. Martin Luther King Jr. marched against unjust laws and challenged the racist structure of a nation. And today, Elon Musk ignores regulators and creates reusable rockets. Influencers build empires without depending on mainstream media, and visionaries challenge entire systems. What do they all have in common? They didn't ask for permission. They created their own rules. Now I ask you, have you ever broken a rule that changed your life for the better? Or have you been living in the shadow of rules imposed by others? Think about this before you sleep tonight. And more than that, what is the first rule you can break tomorrow to change your reality? If you want to be remembered, stop following. Start leading. Stop accepting the limitations imposed by the world and start imposing your own. Not for yourself, but for others. Be the architect of the game, not just a player. The world belongs to those who dare to shape it with their own hands. If this video made you reflect or question your own limitations, leave your comment below. Are you ready to stop following rules and start creating them? I want to hear your perspective. But remember, if you're not creating your own rules, you're just following the ones someone else has already created. And who said that person deserves that power over you? Until next time.